Sure. I am. Well, we are currently traveling to Alabama, so we're in the airport headed that way now. But we are really pleased with where we are right now in the Sun Belt race, and things are going pretty well. A big week this week facing South Alabama and Troy at their place, of course. But I've been really impressed with the league so far, and I think it's been a battle, and I think it's going to be a battle to the very end. But I like how we're playing right now, and hopefully we can just keep going game by game and trying to get better every day.
Thank you so much, Coach. As a reminder, members of the media, it's star one to get in the queue. Our first questions come from Whitney Hayworth. Whitney, please go ahead.
Coach, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Whitney?
I'm doing great. Thanks so much for joining us today. I know you have a busy schedule. As you mentioned, you're obviously in the airport and whatnot, but we really appreciate you getting on here.
Of course.
Obviously, a big storyline for you guys is Marie Benson this year, 4-time Sunbelt Player of the Week, leads the league in scoring. What has she meant to this program this year?
Yeah, she's been a terrific addition, as you can see, and she has just become obviously a center point for us, but also just some toughness and some experience. We have a really good group that came back and that returned, but a lot of youth. I mean, we have 7 sophomores on the roster, and they play very big parts in what we're doing. But just having Marie's experience and her physical strength has been really, really key for us, and especially the way, the type of way that we play. I mean, we're very post-oriented, and the fact that we have a dominant post inside certainly allows us to do a lot of different things offensively and defensively.
Speaking of the inside, Misty's improvement from year 1 to year 2, how have you seen her grow?
Well, I think just the fact that she's getting to play alongside of Marie and just seeing her confidence grow. I mean, she's really coming into her own and understanding what her strengths are. And every day we keep working on her getting stronger inside and becoming a dominant player on the block for us. So she does a great job at the high post. She does a great job passing it to Marie and finding her and defending the paint. But I'm really excited about how she's continuing to just develop and grow into her own.
And for you all, you had a big non-conference win against Kansas State earlier. What did you learn about your team in that victory?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
You had a big non-conference win against Kansas State. What did you learn about your team in that victory?
Well, we learned that we could really be tough and physical and play with a big team, physically big. I mean, they were really big inside, and I thought that we did a great job at defending them. I think that's when we decided that we could be a good defensive team was against K-State, and I really liked just our determination and our ability to compete at that level and on the road. I think that's something that was huge for us to be able to go in there and come away with a W.
And last one for me, kind of an off-the-court story, but you got to face Oklahoma State, and unfortunately you lost, but you obviously got to play against your coach against your daughter. What did that mean to you, and what kind of experience was that?
Yeah, it was something that neither one of us really looked forward to, but it was it's really special, and it was still a very special moment, and there was a lot of emotions that went into that. A lot of people don't understand, and it was really difficult on both of us, but it was a great moment as well. So we were glad it kind of happened in the Virgin Islands, so that it wasn't just front and center everywhere in the United States here, and in Texas and Oklahoma.